Hello and welcome to the demo. I'm going to show you the most exciting capabilities that we have developed together. Inabia and Scaia have developed together for e-discovery. So first of all, let's go to the familiar screen right here, the Freed, that has already saved tens of thousands of dollars to people who use it. And you can see that. I'll show you later how to download it, but let's assume you've done it. So that is the processing component. And here you choose your project. Now, the thing that I will show you first, of course, is the AI part. That's what I'm really interested in. This is found right here on the right. And that's how you go to that. So therefore, let's go to the documentation and the examples. Here is the PII documentation, as you can see. Here's an example of what you can do. You give it this kind of input, it figures out what is what, it tells you, you got some red flags there. Here's the phone, here's the name, here's the email, and the address. Now, exactly how you ask Free to do this is shown right here. You set it to I want an extraction. You set it to I want to use Inabia as my AI advisor. And you also limit how many documents you want. That is because this is a pretty hard task. It's much better on the computer than doing it yourself, but even the computer takes a certain number of seconds per document. That's why you may want to limit this. Then you choose the Inabia, and in case you do choose Inabia, then please ask for the token, because you will need the token here. The AWS is put in just for comparison. I feel that Inabia is doing a better job, and besides, it is completely configurable. So the text extraction and text summarization. Imagine you have a long document and it's just mind-numbing to read them. So I'll give you an example, and that, by the way, is how you go to that. But here's an example. Political news, they always make me groggy. So House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, I just refuse to read it, but I'm asking for a summary. So the summary is very simple. If you're a member of Congress, you should not really be trading on the stock market. And that's one of the popular ideas described today. So how do I get it? Well, I simply do this. I start my Freed. I say I want to summarize, and then you summarize. So at the moment, I believe that this is the greatest AI advances in e-discovery that I really know. I challenge you to find anything that works better. Now, let me go a little bit into the actual program. If you want to do the summarization, then you have other options. First of all, it's how many documents you want. That is again because it takes some time. Secondly, what kind of style do you want? You can see you can have usually long documents, emails, and even news or legal. The thing about legal that I noticed is that it actually adds additional interesting facts to the summary. But let's go with the news, and it usually gives us a straight, quick summary. Well, I find this amazing. I know that many people are interested in how you do this and are trying to do this, but we have done it. That is found in the release. So we'll go to the release in a second. The last thing is that I showed to some of my friends, and they immediately tried it in different languages. So I know that it understands languages. It works in Hebrew, it works in French, and that's what I have tested. I invite you to test more languages. I believe that technology is a revolution. So good, let's go back. How do I start all of that? Well, to start all of that, you find Freed, which is easy to find. There's only one like that. And here it is. That's a project, open source project that you can find here. Now that you found it, you download like this. You click on download, unzip it and run. That is really all you need to do. So please try it. I welcome everybody who wants to do this. I'll go back. That's the usual picture that you will see. When you start everything, you will see two things. You will see your projects. Projects are all right here. Here's one sample project that comes with the program. And after you do the processing, here is the review that you will see right here. So if you want to see what cases you have only one to start with. If you want to do the search, and if you do a star, you see all of the documents. So here we have about 2,500 documents total. And now you can do any kind of search. What I want to show you is, let's say you want all documents that have a company, any company. So what you do, you're saying, give me any company, colon, star. Okay, there are 158 documents that have any company. We don't need this one, it's still 128. Now, what if I want to try how many documents have exactly that company? So again, I go and I search for company, but now I'm saying CI, let's see what's there. Well, only one. And we can take out the previous large group and it's still just one. So we found this out. I think that's an amazing amount of technology here and it's free. Now, how does that work? How does it support itself? Well, the answer is that the AI, as you could see, wants some electricity to run. And so we eventually will be charging for the AI components, which are all found right here. So let's go to the project settings. That's where the AI components. And right now, we only have extract PII and summarization, but we're moving at a very amazing speed, and we're adding in here, we're adding more and more. Well, and essentially get a little bit something every day. So if you go back, if you go to that place where you download that, here, that's the link, then very often you will see that the version changed and we almost get one new version a day. And here it is 936, as you could see, but more is coming. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for watching that.